Alright. Day 2 of first impressions, if that even makes sense, if there can even be a day 2 of first impressions, second impressions, I don't know. I guess I should use some of the stamina and then continue on with the main story. Excuse me. Okay, looks like the weird bar on the left is gone. I also didn't realize I first installed this on my hard drive. I reinstalled it on my solid state drive. So hopefully loading times are a little faster. I don't know. Why is it targeting that?
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Speeding up. Hey! Hey! Tempest. Oh, bring it on! I'll fire it up.
The end has come.
I think I gotta turn my sensitivity down. Alright, I guess the reinstall kind of moved all my settings. Or reset all my settings, whatever.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Alright.
Access
Who does?
pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Who this?
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again.
That's a weird way of greeting someone you don't know.
I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things
Oh, I think this is one
really
of
that bad
the
on the front lines?
5 stars you can choose from the... was it the beginner banner? I don't know.
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking
So
for.
I think Gian is the one on the limited banner right now.
We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away?
I'm just
How about
awkwardly
5
standing
miles?
there.
Or maybe 100?
What's the...
Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
I do, right? I was given one. And what, am I just gonna invite her to go?
Your access pass has been verified.
She's just gonna ask
Just
if she
you
can
two?
come. Alright, whatever.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I
What's
intend
with
to leave the city with
okay,
them and
their
they have a
smiles look
code. Will it be an
uncanny
issue
in a
for you?
way.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
How do I know this person's name? How do I know this person?
Sure.
What? Okay. That's kind of weird. I don't... Yeah, I'm not... How...
And you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Desert Highland?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. His name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own.
I always
but
pronounce it
ended
as
up lost.
Yuan. Pretty sure it's closer to Yuan, but the U sound is kind of hard for people who don't know the language to pronounce, I guess. Jing Yuan, Jing Yuan. So this is probably Ju Yuan. Ju Yuan, I don't know.
I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there.
Ju Yuan.
So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
I have to see if they fix the issue of longer bits of text not showing the rest, and then I'm gonna switch to, I guess, Japanese VA.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou. Mr. Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching.
Okay, it looks like it's not fixed yet.
I'm really worried about him. This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more
Apparently
to
the
learn.
Japanese VA for Young it's the same voice as Stell and Honkai Star Rail. And, who was it? Clorand in Genshin.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Yeah, jumping feels kind of weird. What's this? Rock. Sure, there's something hidden behind it, right? Yep.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
What even counts as a resonator again? Like, we have the gourds, okay, but does having a gourd just, like, make your resonator? I don't know. Because I feel like all these... I didn't actually see if all the soldiers have one. But I mean, it's used for communications and stuff, right? So, I don't know.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he alright?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. My outright. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
What's this on the map? Is that a chest? Or something? Oh, so this little thing is indicating which direction. Question mark? What is this thing? What are these weird... Okay. Weird hologram looking things. Training dummy. I just hit it. Oh, I have to hit all of them in... Is this locked? It is. Well, that's 2. So, where are the rest? Meh, whatever. Nope.
Remnants of the past.
Oh. What's a rectifier? Oh.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
What's this over here?
They don't look like soldiers.
Neither do we.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Okay, that's...
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
Hey, he's got... I don't know. We're playing Xenoblade. No.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the
It's
tacit
a
discords
little bit
kill
too
us.
expressive.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts.
Yeah, we're gonna
There's
have to
still
fight
some
them.
distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
That's weird.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
This is kind of corny, I guess. What's he gonna do?
Watch out!
What? That's kind of weird. Yeah.
A tough night, yeah.
What
I
is this
just
person?
helped you. I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids.
I don't think I'm a kid. Are these the resonator weapons? So what does this person do? I can't. So that's just a normal counter. Whatever. Stop moving the camera, please. Excuse me, don't. Why am I caught on the ledge?
Please.
Swift and resolute. We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? Well, give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands.
They're talking to a monk or something, right? I don't know.
If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why did...
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now.
I might just switch to Japanese VA, even though there's still that
The
bug.
military base is not far from here. Shall we fix...
I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I'm just gonna put up with it. Oh. I remember these puzzles. Still don't know what this does. And is this like a domain? It's a domain. It's a domain. They even call it domains in this. Chicken. Wait, I was gonna. Nope. Nope. Ha! Didn't even drop any beef. I've been scammed. Wait, these are the Sealies.
Precipitate shape the shapeless!
Ah. Oh, that's cool. How far can I take this? Well, where's the trap? Where's the vine trap?
Speeding up.
Eh?
The thorns are blocking.
What thorns?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Oh, you can actually change your momentum in midair. Cool. Heh. Am I not allowed to jump when I'm holding it? Or there's another one nearby, I don't know.
Cherish every gain.
Okay. Oh. I don't think butterflies have feathers.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here. I was not going that way. The way it turned me around. Oh, it actually just makes you do an actual U-turn.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too?
Nope.
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight.
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision.
I don't know about this writing. This is kind of corny.
An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator.
Hello.
Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor?
It just cut out.
The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, following orders and striking
Talk
enemies.
so
But in the
slowly.
rear, personnel must supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no
Well,
idea
I
it
don't
could get this
think
bad.
you've seen what it actually looks like. I don't know. We're not even on the front lines yet.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for...
He's up here or okay. Well, what am I helping them with?
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Why would they not be looking over him in the first place? Okay. Is this person dead?
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound.
That's barely a scratch. You can't. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my
Oh.
resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain.
I still
But
don't know
things
what
have improved.
exactly makes someone a
Each injury
resonator.
represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have
I
to
forgot, are
retreat
the
from
TD
injury
like
must have already taken
are the
out
Tacit Discords
hundreds
the
of
monsters
enemies.
themselves or what?
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such
I
a short
helped
time.
too.
Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh,
Okay.
great. You have my thanks.
Okay, that goes kind of fast. I don't know. Not really, kind of. I finally get a map. Does everyone else see that? Alright, cool, I got a map. Oh, I missed this one. Oh well.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. You, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is...
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh. Thought that was a grenade. Is this...
I'm asking him such a random
It's
question.
not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade and
I
could cause some
guess.
issues.
What do you mean I got a new one? I already had it. Ladder? Okay, cool, ladders work. Wait, they just work as normal climbing, right? Yeah, I don't, I'm not using the rungs. Oh hey, it's him. It's Julian. These are the names, yep.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Juyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Juyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering. But
I'd hardly call that a journey. You
You
haven't even seen any of the fighting. Like we haven't actually gone to the TDs yet. to the C-spins, the triple doubles. I'm playing Tetris now.
Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities. And the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Juyan's feelings. However, Juyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield. How I too found what Juyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now the shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Simplify for clarity.
I don't get it.
Yes, I pretended to lose. But Julian saw it through. After our fight, Julian admitted he saw the gap between resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength, and he was not yet prepared for that. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House.
Liu Shan. Liu. I don't know.
It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
I don't understand how any of these represent a friggin' fruit.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
I don't know.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us something about the Magazine's route of transportation? The Quartermaster said the Magazines are transported by boat from the south. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. Listen.
Whoa. Is this the front lines? Am I getting some weird flashback of the front lines? Hey, it's Julian.
General!
He looks so happy. Like, not relieved, he looked straight up happy.
Follow the Qinglong.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Okay. Apparently this character is good with AoE. Shoot. What is this? Well, the basic attack during... Hold the basic attack during heavy... What? What? Or at least... Okay, I'm not big-brained enough for this. I don't know, whatever.
Retreat to advance. Retreat to the side. Time to fight back. Break! Wind Rider!
Alright, now I got the dragon. Where'd he go? Oh. specific echo skills, or I don't remember how to do counterattacks.
Wind Rider. Bide the time.
Sensitivities.
Some truth of the sun. 7.
How bad? What does this do? Havoc is fire, right? Oh. Wait, no. Havoc is I think I associated with Earth.
Stop.
Animation? Is it different if I use it in the air or on the ground?
You worry.
Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad at dodging.
The truth of the sun. Time to fight back.
Okay.
Wind Rider. I can take it. Tell truth of the sun.
Finally got a dodge. What was the finisher?
Finale. Tell truth of the sun. Stop.
I would appreciate for a game like this
Fight the time.
that specifically has mechanics for dodging, getting dodges and whatever.
Break.
That it has a more visual indicator than just the animations for when an attack is going to hit. Because, like, I guess unless you've seen it a few times,
What's the matter? Are you alright?
unless you've seen it a few times, you know, the timing of some attacks is going to be different, and it would just be nice to have a visual indicator, because you wouldn't know until you've experienced the attack a few times already.
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever.
But where's this coming from?
Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. But I didn't hear anything, or sense any frequencies.
Yeah, I don't know. For hack and slash sorts of games, I don't know if having like a visual indicator in addition to just the wind up animation is standard. I don't know. Like, if you've seen any of my Ender Lilies videos, or if you've played it or seen any footage of it, enemies, their eyes get a red glint when they're when they're about to release their attack. Something like that would be helpful. I don't know if it's the norm.
According to Baija, The leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
What? I don't remember this.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense.
What?
Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Give what a try? I'm just gonna see dodge, counterattack. Oh, it's only certain moves. Okay. Yeah, something like this, I guess, but not just for a counterattack. But I guess if they're already giving an indicator for specific moves, then it's almost certainly intentional that they're not putting in an indicator for like the other moves. I can. Aha.
I'll fire it up.
Can I just keep holding that? What? How does that work? Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's do that. All right.
This must be the place.
Okay, looks like I can only do
I sensed
once
something
air
emanates from the
dash, I
leaf
guess.
back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place.
Okay. Is the concerto energy of the swapping thing? I already forgot.
And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Think you can catch up?
Let me be your blade.
Precipitance!
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Come on. I want to do a funny dodge. I want to do a funny dodge. Yeah, see, like, you don't actually know when they're gonna release their arrows, so it's kind of hard to just dodge it, I guess.
Let me be your blade. Please. Speeding up.
Big
Shake
boy.
the shapeless! Oh, bring it on! That's up!
Yeah, how long can I hold this? Oh. Okay, that bar on the bottom
Let
above
me
my
be your
bar. I
blade.
remember what that represents.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Whoa, okay, graphics, what's going on there?
Let me be your blade.
I need to see what that thing is again. Yep, that's the ultimate. Oh. Okay, so if I want to use Chisha's run and gun thing, I'd reduce this so it makes it so I can't do the swapping thing, I guess. Purify? How am I purifying it? What?
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques.
I don't see anything. I don't see any ritualistic wooden plaques. All I see is a wooden door.
But why are they here? These places seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
Oh. And what's this thing?
Watch out!
You ran up, you stared at it for a moment, and then you say, watch out. I don't know.
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother.
Okay, someone turned into the monster.
Brother. Brother. Help. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines.
I guess
This
the
is
people
not a
here were
common
turned into the
tacit
TDs.
discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered
I don't
and
know,
recombined,
I still don't understand
a new
frequencies in this
tacit
context
discord
either.
is born.
There's a lot of info dump and a lot of jargon.
This one probably devoured
Oh,
the
never mind, yeah.
frequencies of humans.
It wasn't a person that turned into a monster, it's the monster that ate people, I guess, I
Turning
don't
the
know.
last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent?
Talk faster,
Who is
please.
behind the twisted plot?
Please talk faster. Oh, what are streams? Huh?
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. Amit Rover, I think I know what's going on. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the village is crying, waiting for rescue.
Yeah, well, everyone's gone or dead.
Something truly
Like the village of
awful must have
Tita.
happened here,
Or Taida.
and the victims'
In Final
reverberations
Fantasy
still
Crystal
linger.
Chronicles.
Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these
I'm
ruins,
pretty sure that's the name of the village.
that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the
Yes, it
streams.
is.
Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Can we continue
Still
our
don't
search
know if
before
I
the
should
official
let
investigators
the
arrive?
VAs finish and then go, or just go as I finish reading, because I read faster, a lot faster than they talk. I don't know. Hello, people who joined the stream.
Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up. Thank you, Rover.
We're going south,
Please
right?
stay
Yeah.
vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
What if I chose to attack it?
The area's a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
The way she said that was, okay.
These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The what?
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm a product of such experiments. I don't know.
I've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called Artificers. Above the Artificers are the Overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Unnecessary
If
pause.
he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities
Well, I guess we have
he's
our antagonist,
capable
our
of.
main antagonist faction now? I don't know. Sort of?
Huh?
Cat. We love cats. Uh-oh. There's a trap.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent
It cut off. Well, I guess the scar. Well, is GN gonna come over and is he gonna haul butt and save me? I don't know.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now.
Okay.
Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn.
I mean, if this is true, then yeah, I guess that explains why they're like so nice to me. But I don't know. But how would they know?
That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face.
This is reminding me of Yukitake and Ichigo a bit. Is it gonna be like that? Like their Soul Society is using Ichigo, but he realized and he was like, yeah, that's fine. I make my own decisions anyway.
But truth hurts sometimes.
I don't understand how
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words.
The devs or the director decides when to make the MC talk and when not to. Kind of seems inconsistent so far.
My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, that's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust those villagers. So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips.
What would he have said if I said his faction manipulated them into killing each other?
The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
I'm back. Young's back. What do I get from questioning him?
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? Oh, and don't try to threat. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
I want to say attack him, but I usually prefer to choose more sensible answers. That's just how I am with games.
Our story begins here.
An evil shepherd?
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in.
Okay.
This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Okay, it was moving. Can I talk to him now? What if I try to attack him now?
Huh? What is it? I see. A clever move, but I'm not telling you more. You don't want to disappoint me, so I see your itch. Strike now and risk being crippled. And what a shame. After all this effort, do you truly want to throw it all away?
Okay.
Oh, are you seriously going to judge me off of those rumors alone? Oh, I knew it. Gentle lambs like me are bound. Well then, I suppose I'll have to be a little more ruthless with you. Play nice and go investigate the clues in this village. Then I might show your girl some gratitude for leaving us be. Otherwise, you may have to bid her farewell forever. What do you say?
I'm so tempted. But I'm a wuss. Sometimes. What the? Whoa, this reads like the monkey's paw. Wishes for something. But then you get it, but at what cost? Wanted the legs back, wanted money. Got their legs back. But then the mother died and they got money. The Monkey's Paw by W. Jacobs. Was that the name? Was that the name of the author?
One day, a shepherd visited the village.
The shepherd is the wolf.
The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Maybe the Fractsidus, is that what it's called? Is like the equivalent of the Fatui in Genshin. And the real antagonists are the Abyss Order, or their equivalent of the Abyss or Celestia. I don't know. Oh yeah, apparently this game is made in Unreal Engine, not Unity.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more, and more, and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
So they pinned the blame of when they finally noticed, they pinned the blame all on someone. I don't know. Wait, are they talking about the kid? That 4-year-old from like the earlier note said that they like that the one that everyone seemed to love, they all blaming her now.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the Black Lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose
They put all the
White
blame on
Lambs
him.
did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks.
I still
disaster
don't quite
had
see
yet
how
to
this relates to the
befall them.
village just yet. Aside from the girl being, probably being the black lamb, we still don't know, I guess, yeah, who actually conducted the ritual. We did say the villagers all killed themselves, so like, that would be like, they sacrificed themselves basically to the shepherd or whoever was behind the ritualist, because they were kind of thinking, oh, it probably won't be me next, maybe, I don't know.
If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? But that's why they wanted it in the first place. Why would they trade their wealth for a wish when they were risking their life? Final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village,
Drink some water.
terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock. and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice.
Is this saying Scar is the black lamb here? Are the scars on that eyes?
The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter.
Is this Scar's own story? Is that why the black lamb has scars on it?
After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit.
That's okay, the music's a bit too loud.
Hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless
forgot
frenzy.
that I mentioned that. The black lamb was... Was the black lamb representing that 4-year-old girl? That last note was all blaming her? But, I don't know. It's just... The animation showed the black lamb had scars, and that kind of represents this guy's face.
They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
Do we fight him now? Alright. I was gonna adjust volume settings, but I guess not.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already.
What if I fall?
Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by.
I was trying to
Fleece of
dodge.
white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Hopefully this helps.
Where are you going?
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Tell me, do you
Excuse
want
me.
to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims.
I'm trying to focus on what he's saying while also not completely trying to combat.
Birth. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
I can't hit him. How do I use the friggin'... Where's the... Wasn't there a special, like, stagger skill? Whatever it's called?
Shape the shapeless.
Maybe only one. Concerto thing?
Strike in the shadows.
Oh, hi. I'm finally here. Well, how'd she get out?
Rover? Rover!
Oh, I was dreaming. I got knocked
I
unconscious.
shattered Scar's illusion.
Oh.
That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him.
What? What? Wait, was this the person watching me from the trees?
To leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision.
Why does this guy sound kind of familiar? I don't know.
We'll meet again. In the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Nope.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation
Teleportation?
of space.
Oh, goodness.
He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be? Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Still inconsistent about when it decides to use voicing. Oh, it's Sanhua.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
All right. Let's see. It has been a little over an hour and a half. I have some things to attend to, so I'm gonna leave it off for here. I made a bit more progress in the story. Gonna spend my stamina off camera. So yeah, I probably won't stream tomorrow or the day after, just because I'm more busy on those days. Maybe on Sunday, because I do want to stream going through the main storyline, at least. I'm still confused about a lot of things. Like I think I said before, I was never really great at being able to analyze story. I'm not generally able to fully appreciate deeply fleshed out stories. Again, the combat, it does feel more dynamic. I think I still do like it a bit more than Genshin's, but it's different. I do like both. But yeah, just leave it off right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. If you're watching the VOD, well, thanks for watching the VOD. If you enjoyed the stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and leave some feedback down in the comments below. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.